Guys, the simple.
NRM oye! Oye! Vimba Ongom vimba! Vimba! Vimba NRM vimba! Vimba! Vimba NYC vimba! Vimba! Vimba West Nile vimba! Vimba! Vimba Mbale vimba! Vimba! Vimba Bugisu region vimba! Vimba! Vimba NRM vimba! Vimba! Ongom oye! Oye! Daniel oye! Oye! Chairman oye! Oye! National Council oye! Oye! As Bugisu sub-region, today, the 21st of August, we duly endorse Chairperson Ongom Daniel for the position of NYC National Chairperson.
Endorsement izoye, winning izoye, national chairman izoye, NYC izoye, Bugisu izoye.
Let's see you all. In my bid for the chairmanship of the National Youth Council, I first went. I contested Kampala. I am the chairperson of the Youth Council, District Youth Council at Kampala. It was one strategic decision in order to galvanize home. Firstly, you know that to win really an alliance of Northern and Eastern gives you that win. But when I realized that there could be also some other opposition forces from Northern and even one from Eastern, I decided it was wise to add on an additional sub-region, which was Uganda. So I took the risk of contesting in Kampala so that we could see how do we bring Uganda on board in this alliance, filling the gaps that we lost from the disunity that we from Northern. So after winning the chairmanship of Kampala, I went home to Lamu to seek the mandate and the blessing of the people of Lamu. And they welcomed me very much and blessed me. And they said, go to other sub-regions and seek for their support. We went to West Nile, spoke to them, sold to them our agenda, and they bought it. They promised to stand with us. Their endorsement was not just in words, they meant it. We formed a form of marriage between the Lamu and the West Nile people. And the child that was born out of that marriage was Gift Peter. It's a testament that the people of Lamu, certain number, stand firmly with the people of West Nile, 39 in number, in one agenda. I.e., for Daniel Ongom, Peter Gift, and whoever comes in our lineup that we form. After that, we went to Karamoja. While in Karamoja, we spoke to them. We had an evening. Actually, our meeting started about 7:30 to almost midnight. And people slept there in Karamoja, in Moroto, all 27 delegates. We spoke from our hearts. We addressed challenges. I think that are common to many of us countrywide is that we feel that oftentimes we are used as stepping stones. We are used to attain votes and then the leaders never come back. So, but at the end of it all, the conversation concluded with a vow to work together. I reached there when it was drizzling, and in brotherhood, they dressed me up and they named me Lim Lim. Lim Lim, according to them, it relates to a drizzle. So they even gave me a name. But also, they requested that their interests be protected as Karamoja in terms of representation at the national level. And we agreed and entered also into a form of marriage with the Karamojan people. And the child of that marriage is also contesting at national. So through him, he is the representation of the fact that the 27 people of Karamoja are also with us in this alliance. We then went to Teso, and we were welcomed very much. You can call back there and find out how it was. And they also vowed to stand with us. They, of course, they want representation at NEC. but they then had to sit, I think, another day to decide on who, because there are too many people interested, about 6 people. They had to see how can they narrow down, since these are just 11 positions. You can't have too many coming from one area. And we're waiting for the feedback from them. But they're with us, and they're willing to move with us, because those we are related to them in a certain way. We have a relationship, as a Lam, we have a strong relationship with Teso and Karamojong, because there's what they call their take care speaking people that originated together, Nilo Hamites. So they are easy to deal with for us. Today we are here to seek for your support again. What we are doing is that we are trying to reunite this northern eastern situation, because we do not have so much money like our brothers from elsewhere. So this is one cake that we had always decided should be ours. For presidency and bigger positions, we shall give to Muse, and other big positions we shall give to some other regions. But the youth council leadership, particularly the chairmanship, the people, the young people of northern Uganda and eastern Uganda should be ring-fenced for us. And it has been happening. Previously there was Leader Naber from northern Uganda, who was the chairman of the youth council. We brought it back to eastern Uganda, to Jacobeyo of Teso. This time, in the same spirit of brotherhood and comradeship, it's our request that it could also return back to northern, so that eastern doesn't hold it for them. We give and take, we give and take. This time, it could return back. The other time, we bring it back. Rotation is just within our 2 sub-regions that are in a way marginalized. So that is one thing I'm preaching. What do I stand for? Muzei was in a ceremony actually here in Bali. I don't know what it was. A youth ceremony.
This is Simponya.
Yes. And he said, you people call me Jaja, which means grandfather. But as a Jaja, I have given you an inheritance in forms of government programs. PDM, the 30%, the Myoga, and all these YLP things for the young people. But you have not protected this inheritance that I've given you. You have left Awechika, I don't know if we all, Awechika, to take away what is yours. What he intended, what he wanted to mean was that the government programs that he gives to the young people don't really reach. Because we as youth leaders don't fence and safeguard that. Our agenda, one, is how can we protect that little. PTM 30% is really small for a population that is youth are 78%, over 78%. Does it make sense that we get only 30? It doesn't. So, but that little, can we first safeguard it to ensure that every single point of it reaches the young person of Bugisu, the young person of Uganda. UPE, USE. We are supposed to study for free in government schools. But for a fact, I do not know whether here your siblings study for free in government schools. There's some money you have to pay. So our agenda is, can you first start to benefit from that government program so that it's not renewed? It needs to become reality. So as a strong National Youth Council, a revitalized one, our agenda is, can the young people benefit from every single point that the government releases to the people? Now 100 million, okay, it's 30 million. Can it all reach? Can we not only get 15? Because government people, the politicians, the technocrats, usually slice off and take for themselves. We want all of it to reach the young people. All of it. When it reaches, now we need to start to demand for more. Demand for more. Government gives so little to this UPE and USE. The contribution they make is very little. Usually, UPE is sometimes, is it 7K, 8K? A year, can 8,000 educate anyone? It cannot. So we're saying we need to lobby and demand for better and an increased contribution. And then organized group of people. You guys are already organized, and I'm so glad to be here. This is the second organized group has been here and this. Elsewhere, I've been encouraging the young people. Let us form this circle. And even where we've contributed, They have not yet taken the steps. But you guys are already practically in this thing. So I'm so happy to be among such organized group of people. As to our capacity to win, we have it. This is not a losing team. This team is representative of a national viewpoint. And we are still moving, even though the days are little. Today we are moving a lot. We'll finish in Eastern today. Then we run to Western. But wherever we go, we preach to the people this message of unity, this message of development, and then we pick from among them who the people really desire. Because if you people sit in your focus and then you choose one person to send, that person is representative of Bugisu. It's not the person, we don't want the person who has just come out and said, Daniel, move with me. No. Comrade Okori and everybody else here. We are clear-minded and we can protect our victory. So mine is to request the young people of Bugisu, please stand with Daniel Ongom for chairman of the National Youth Council. We shall not be defeated, we shall not be disappointed. Your interest will be protected. The Bugisu will be in the neck. You do not have to spend so much. You just have to be with us. In our life. So thank you so much. Hey Daniel oi. Hey Winning oi. Hey Block Vote oi. Hello. Hey Usiro oi. And are betrayed. And they choose therefore not to be on the line. Then we shall not be. Our strength lies what? Weaken. Therefore, what every sub-region brings is that strength of numbers. And also the assurance that because of that strength of numbers, the winning team can succeed. Because what I am building, we are building a winning team. That if we betray West Nile, we have lost at the line. And you know how big that is. Our team that we are molding through the sub-regional engagements and sub-regional process a single candidate also cannot be let down. Because once we let it down, then we scatter and we lose everything. We shall lose everything. So beyond the question of morality, because we are morally upright, but even if we were not morally upright, to protect our interests, every other person, every other sub-regional interest that is on our lineup must be protected. When the question of whether Daniel is good or bad is that if I lose you, then we start to shake. We lose other positions, which will affect us in as much as it affects another sub-region like Bugisu, it will affect us as well. So beyond the question of if Daniel is going to stick to his word or not, is that Daniel actually will have to stick to his word for his lineup to succeed.
That's why I can see, if I can just know, I can call names here all over. Sasa, Patrick, down there, my brother. I want to thank you for overthrowing FDC in your fight in Sirongo through our senior brother here, Yuri and the team. When we were coming today, I told these people that we are going home. And I told them again that the Vamas are listening people. Because we may be Vamasaba, but not Bugisu. But if you want to take us to the court here, we shall go again. But next year, so this year we are safe, can run around properly. Yeah? You can see that one, senior man. This year we can run around properly. But key to note is that we'll come with a big team, a national big team, and determined to deliver a new deal for the young people, a prospective agenda for the young people, a productive agenda. People are going to come to you, they will talk to you. But the question is, will you end with going to council and making noise and saying, if there is no 2 million, we can't sit? Like others have been doing. Saying, please give us a giveaway token of part of our 5 billion, we go and rest. Because when you are chair of female affairs, you have 1,000 of youth you represent as a person. So with a solid team, who are going to represent themselves from Busoga, Lango, Karamoja, West Nile. Personally, I am from Masaba Landia. I have been kept here so long. I grew up from part of the hills of Soronko when I was at ELGON. I became the president there. Close to these brothers of mine of Soronko and the rest. Came back to this town, stayed around, and I'm still staying around. People like our big brothers here mentored us through the Mausol and the rest. Wilson and the rest. So this is the home entirely. So through you, Chairman, in the absence of whatever reason I could say, they were presenting Ongom. We can add him the name of my father, if you accept. Which name do you want us to give him or Sasa? Huh? Which one? Mwambu. Mwambu, if you wish so. So we are here on two things. One is to consult party. We've not been here before with you. Two, if you feel it's very fit to be the chair, you endorse. If you don't feel it's supposed to be the chair, then you fail to endorse. Nobody's going to force you because you will give everyone a plan. So we have a team, and we're going to introduce them properly. Whether they're not part of delegation, they're not delegates, they will say their names properly.
It's time to decide a candidate to front for national. One, you should tell us how your finances are. You don't want someone to reach there and even buying water. You see? So that one will be a very big meeting.
Yeah.
We have not decided. No one has put any poster for national. Since we have not decided.
Yeah.
However, Mr. Ongom, Oye, Daniel, Oye, I have been moved by the manifesto of Mr. Daniel, and since we have been here since the morning, I don't want us to waste time. This gentleman is going to room.
You are winning, my brother.
Let us just surround and endorse Mr. Ongom for national.
It's okay. Finance. Let Chair Soronko also say something.
NYC, Oye. Chairperson is Buli Youth League. I'm Secretary of Finance. With due respect,
Yes.
I want to give some guidance
Yes.
as an old broom in NYC.
Yes.
I am the outgoing Secretary of Finance Rongo District, and I'm the incoming Chairman elect Rongo. My brother Timothy, you are most welcome. For purposes of record, Timothy is my colleague at LDC. We are both lawyers. He's a very competent man, and just a piece of advice. It was very unfair, the outgoing regime, and this is something I want to harmonize. This is something I want to promise us. Our colleagues from the north are very good people. When they unite with you, they have united. And also at the same time, they are very bad people. When they choose to betray you, they betray you. So, in the outgoing regime of Wayem, Eastern region, only took one position like this of Chairperson. And the 5 positions like this, they went to what? To the north. And I can mention them. Secretary of Finance, Publicity, General Secretary, Students Affairs, and External Affairs. 5 like this in one region. That was unfair. But what happened? These people, after they made sure that when it is their candidate, when there's a position which has their candidate, they all of them betray the other sub-regions and they rally behind their own candidate. That's why they go to the 5 one. So how are we sure? Arrest our fears. That this time around, if a person from Bugisu has come, or from Soga, you will stand with them and we respect the what? We respect the arrangement, saying that there is some equitable distribution of it. Because this person is just 11. But if there is some fairness, at least let every sub-region, or at least let everyone share the cake. Because the advantage of having given one person to colleagues of this sub-region, the advantage, let us not struggle that let us all of us go for next position because it's not possible. That's how we're going to fail. But if only one person like this from Bugisu can have a position on NEC, even one like this, it can benefit even Bukeri, which is just in the neighborhood here. As from the experience I've got them, because they can lobby for you. They think they are decided to come on NEC and they are taken by NEC. There are a lot of things which can favor us.
Guys, the sip.
NRM oye! Oye! Vimba Ongom Vimba! Vimba! Vimba NRM Vimba! Vimba! Vimba NYC Vimba! Vimba! Vimba West Nile Vimba! Vimba! Vimba Mbale Vimba! Vimba! Vimba Bugisu Region Vimba! Vimba! Vimba NRM Vimba! Vimba! Ongom oye! Oye! Daniel oye! Oye! Chairman oye! Oye! National Council oye! Oye! As Bugisu sub-region, today, the 21st of August, we duly endorse Chairperson Ongom Daniel for the position of NYC National Chairperson.
Endorsement izoye, winning izoye, national chairman izoye, NYC izoye, Bugisu izoye. Ra!
Signing oye.
Oye.
Near the eye oye.
Oye.
But the eye is dark a little.
Signing izoye.
Signing
Izoye.
Bugisu sub-region.
Yes, sir.
Ongom Daniel. Endorsement.
Endorsement.
Bugisu. Well done, well done, well done.